Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about this business that's doing $282,000 every single month. That's around $14,000 a day, 300 orders a day. Not a small business by any means. And we're going to be looking at how they're using one strategy over and over again to be able to sell similar products in one niche. It's pretty cool. And once you understand how they're making sales, and if you can really embody the strategy, this is going to help you a lot. All right. This is a strategy that I've personally used to be able to generate the revenue that I've been able to do with e-commerce, with dropshipping, with private labeling. It's so well played out. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at this particular business. So the thing that really caught me about this business is the crazy AI ads that they've been using. Okay. And I think a good starting point is just that. Okay. So essentially they sell supplements. Okay. Grass-fed beef liver being one of them that I'm seeing a lot, but they're selling maybe 2 to 3 main supplements. Okay. So this is what they're saying. The original super pill. Your liver is loaded with bioavailable nutrients in your body, actually absorbs iron, vitamin A, B12, and copper. Okay, perfect. A decade of junk food your liver remembers. Help it heal. Grass-fed beef. Liver, nature's way of saying, I forgive you. Wow. And look at this. 60-day money-back guarantee, 1,000 5-star reviews, 99% satisfaction rate. We're not even done yet. This is what creative advertising looks like. And it's so amazing to see all of these creative advertising ads. I'm probably going to build an AI agent that allows e-commerce dropshipping business owners to be able to create creative ads like this. But this is insane. Okay, look at this. Detox the hormone that helps keep you stuck. But look at the way of these AI ads, right? Estrogen, cortisol, all of it leaving your body. Buy 2 get 1 free. This but in one capsule form. Look at this. If you're running on coffee and stress, your liver is crying for health. This but less awful. So they're saying, you need to eat grass-fed beef liver, but you can have it in capsule form. Okay. I mean, we're going to go through some of these ads. Real food, real results, right? If you don't want to have like cow, you can just have this. Look at this before and after. Look at what your liver would look like, and then what your liver is going to look like if you start having this particular supplement. Why liver beats the rest? Now, this is the grass-fed beef liver, multivitamins, and green juice, which is what most people are having, and why we are better than all of this. All of this is AI generated. It's just super creative. Look at this. It's like blood. Grass-fed beef liver, sluggish blood, sluggish everything. So put this, improve your blood for boost energy, improve mood, hair, skin, and nails. Buy 2 get 1 free. And then we're going to go to the page as well. But I really want to say, look at this. An older gentleman looking good, right? Real drive from organ cofactors, not chemicals. This is another supplement called Vitable that fuels your body naturally. Okay, stop food blanks, start real feeding. Okay, so again, this is very important where it's saying the food you're eating isn't really nutritious. There are a lot of video ads as well. Look at this, clear head, charge hormones. This is such a powerful ad. If I saw this, I'd go like, oh, and it's like a man staring like a bull. So this is really what got me interested in seeing this. Look at this, cleanse your liver. Look at this, guys. And then this goes to show like how you launch your e-commerce business is how most people do, right? We take the lazy approach, and we take the lazy approach because our goal with e-commerce is to test as many products as possible, which means each product that we test actually doesn't give us enough time for us to actually put some effort in behind the ads. But if we do it the way that I've been doing it for a really long time, the way that I teach my elite students is the first thing you're going to want to pick is a niche, right? So these guys have picked the male improvement, male enhancement niche, okay? And once they've picked that niche, then they've created an offer, right? The offer is grass-fed beef liver. Okay, they've decided in the offer, and then they've gone ahead and looked at the ad. They've focused that I want to help men with their liver problems, right? They've focused on one particular niche. Okay, and then because they could find a great offer, and because they could find a great offer, they can focus on the ads. Most people have so many different products that they've lined up to test that they really never get to the point where they're creating really creative ads. Look at this, drain your beer belly. Amazing, powerful image ads. 14-day transformation. This is what you're like before, and you can see the shadow because you're heavy, and this is what you're going to be like after, right? And they're hiding the weight because they don't want to get caught on Facebook. Look at this, man. They're using cartoon before afters to drain the beer belly. That's a really good one as well. Lose your beer belly, like a guy looking into the mirror and seeing himself. Really great ad here. I kind of don't want to do the video ads because the image ads are so nice. Look at this. How beautiful. Great freaking ads. So, okay, now we've understood that they've been able to go ahead, create AI ads and run a ton of traffic to be able to generate $282,000 in revenue. But the thing becomes, where is all of this traffic going to? So if I click learn more, I'm taken to this page, okay? Now this page is really well made in my opinion, okay? Essentially what they're doing is they're saying this is what they're doing, okay? They've basically custom built this page. Look at this, no menu, okay? No logo, nothing. Like a lot of people get hung up about all of this. Let me actually look at it on mobile view, okay? Nothing, okay? Now, why have they removed a menu? Why have they removed logo, navigation, about us page, XYZ? Is because they know that when people move away from the product page to something else, you lose them. They get distracted. So there's nothing there. They've gone ahead and said, hey, this is what the product page is, okay? Now, look at this. Grass-fed liver beef capsules, the missing nutrient that's keeping you tired, weak, and mentally foggy. So this is their niche, and this is the problem that they've decided to solve. Now, again, what do most Shopify business people do? They've kept this as their product name. They'll just say like grass-fed, like they'll say Lonvera, grass-fed beef liver, right? That's what they'll say. This guy decided, you know what? This is prime real estate. This is what, like, for example, when I click onto this page, this is the first thing I'm going to see. I'm not going to bore someone with like branding and XYZ. No, I have some real estate over here, and the first impression is the most important. I'm going to make a really good first impression. So grass-fed beef liver capsules, they've highlighted the problem that it solves. They've gone ahead and said, stop wasting money on synthetic vitamins that don't work. Get the real nutrition your body is actually craving. So this is the main benefit statement right here. 1 daily dose of grass-fed beef liver delivers more bioavailable nutrition than in any multivitamin on the market without the metallic taste, stomach upset, or fake ingredients. So get with our product, get X benefit without Y drawback, you know? Then steady energy, mental cash. So they've decided and they've tested this, that this much real estate is enough for them to convince someone to purchase this product, which is really cool to see. Then they've given a nice offer, okay? Let's keep going down. How our ancestors thrived before big pharma and processed foods. It's always good to take shots at someone, okay? Beef liver has always been a cherished and sought after food source. It's even been the most prized food source among many tribes. But in the last 100 years or so, we moved away from eating organs. So now that they've basically summarized everything you need to understand, and if somebody's going down, okay, over here, this is good as well. It's a nice FAQ section that they have built for people that have more specific questions about what stuff, about their order and stuff. That's fine. But if someone's going down, they know that they need to convince, that person needs more convincing. They're looking for some more information before they make that purchasing decision. For that person, they've decided to go into a story about the origins of their product, right? Okay. Why? Because big pharma and big processed food companies have changed the way we eat, we treat our health and nutrition. By the way, what they're tapping into here is something that most people believe. It's like an internal thing that most people believe, but they just don't say it. Or if they say it, they only say it to people that they really know, like, and trust. Where this company's like, you know, hitting it right on the head, okay? They don't want you to treat the root cause of almost every health issue. They want to treat the symptoms with more lab-made pharmaceuticals and more processed comfort foods, because ultimately it results in billions of dollars in profit. Such a powerful statement right here, because they don't want you to actually get better. right? At Lonvera, we believe in ancient superfoods. Give your body incredibly dense nutrition. We're creating the future of health. Start today. Nice. Then what are the benefits? These are all of the different benefits that you get for taking the product. What makes it amazing for you? All of these things. These are now more of the functional benefits. These are some testimonials. These are video testimonials. Nothing compares. They're comparing it with other products. They're showing us how it works. The premium freeze-dried capsules, right? They're saying where it comes from. Okay, that's amazing. And any questions we haven't answered yet? So there's a bigger FAQ here. Start today, then customer reviews. So this is the effort that it takes to sell a 6-figure per month store. A 6-figure per month store, right, that we can see here. This is the effort that it takes, okay? Now, a few questions come into play where we've gone through all of this. Number one, have we thought about different creative angles that we're going to approach our market with? Or are we still in that dropshipping mindset where we test a bunch and we blast a bunch of generic ads hoping that will get us sales? The second question is, what is the first thing that someone sees when they come to your page? Okay, have you used your screen real estate properly? And then furthermore is, have you expanded enough? Have you identified the root cause? Have you blamed someone else? Have you showed what you believe in? Have you highlighted your benefits properly? Have you showed all of the functions? Have you gotten reviews? Have you compared it with other people? Have you shown how it works, XYZ? Now, having been in this game for a while, having been fortunate enough to do 7 figures in online sales myself, having been able to train people over the next 5 to 10 years, I can say without a shadow of a doubt that most of the answers to those questions that I asked is no. Most people haven't thought about the ad enough, haven't thought about this enough, and XYZ. Okay, so for those reasons, for those of you guys who are wishing to start doing stuff like this, okay, I invite you to not use typical Shopify stores or typical Shopify themes, okay, because it's very difficult to get this type of look and feel. You need what we like to call in the industry a custom page builder, and we have that available for you. So what I'm going to do is go to shopfunnels.net, and inside shopfunnels.net, inside of this template section, I'm going to actually go ahead and build this entire template out for you guys. Okay, so this template will be available as a premium theme, very similar to this. Okay, it's going to be a premium template, so you can essentially download this template, swap it out with your copy and text, and go ahead and start using this template as your own. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to add that theme to shopfunnels.net. For those of you guys who don't know what shopfunnels.net is, it's my software where I go ahead and find the best looking and the best performing websites out there, and I give it to you as a one-click downloadable. Okay, I'm going to quickly give you guys a short demo of what that looks like. And by doing that, I cut out maybe 90% of the workload, right? So essentially, I'm just going to, this theme is going to go into production now, and it'll be available very soon inside. But this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to open up another $1 million theme like this one, okay? I'm going to just say theme test. So let's say you were selling whatever your product is, okay? With one click, this entire website gets loaded into your account, okay? All you do is go ahead and swap out the copy and swap out the images for whatever you wish, okay? Once you go ahead and do that, you can go ahead and click save, okay? Then you can go to store and add in all of your products, right? So you can go to store, you can go to products, you can add all of them in here, you can price them out, and then you can connect your domain and payment processor and have your website go live, okay? But the main benefit of this is that you didn't have to create all of these blocks. You didn't have to do all of this. All you do is swap out the images, swap out the text, and then you have a 7-figure model template, but for your product. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with this particular business. What are some things that you can do to be able to build businesses just like this? Well, first thing that you could do is go ahead and take my free masterclass. It's down, it's in the first link in the description. I'll show you the exact system that me and my team use to build successful e-commerce stores. What is another thing that you can do? Now, another thing that you can do is actually join ShopFunnels. It's a $1 trial, and we already have a ton of crazy high converting templates. Okay, so if you go to shopfunnels.net, if you go to templates, if you go to funnels and pre-built dropshipping stores, you'll see we have some of the best, highest converting page designs that are built. They don't have the menu, they don't have any distractions, and they're built to convert. So all you do is pick the one that you like, pick the one that fits the most, swap out your product and copy, and you are good to go. Okay, and you can start this for $1. It completely swaps out Shopify. And you can use it with Shopify if you want like auto fulfillment, if you want to use a Shopify payment process, XYZ, but it works independently as well. Anybody who joins also gets access to the sprint system, which is designed by me to get your shop funnel launched in 24 hours. People have done it and made sales in their first day. And finally, for those of you guys who've been thinking about working with me, but need some more help, need some more assistance, then I would invite you to join ShopFunnels Elite. With ShopFunnels Elite, essentially what it is you get ShopFunnels for a year. Okay, and if you get ShopFunnels for a year, if you prepare for a year, not only do you get access to this awesome software, okay, but I will help you personally to launch your successful e-commerce business. I'll help you build your funnels. I'll actually create your ads for you, so you don't have to do it. I'll launch your ads with you, and I'll scale your ads with you, where we talk every single week on a Zoom call, and we chat every single day inside of a private mastermind. Okay, if you want someone to help you, check out ShopFunnels Elite. You can get started right here, or if you have any questions, you can book a free private consult to get any of your questions answered, and then you can join. And that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Leave in the comments down below if you want to see anything else. We do this every single day. We find successful businesses and we model them. So if you're thinking of starting your own e-commerce business, supplement business, private label business, and you want to learn more about the industry, be sure to like the video and subscribe to get constant updates. All right, and feel free to DM me on @daily.ecommerce if you want to chat with me personally about anything. Okay, with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.